turkey hunt. This is the Wild Treasures of an Outdoorsman YouTube channel. I got something on my lens. I got this face paint because I can't wear a mask. Fogs up my glasses. It's a pretty good product. I like it. Let me show it to you real quick. Maybe you want to give it a try. Hunter Specialties makes this item. Just take it off and you just then you smear it on. It's a lot cooler than the mask. And then you buy this stuff and you just wipe it off. It comes right off. You don't want to forget that you got it on your face. You're going home and you go into the Circle K, it might be a problem. But I haven't heard any gobbles this morning. Came in here, sent some tracks. They're on a little mud puddle, so I thought I'd set up here and do some calling. I've been calling for about an hour and 20 minutes. I ain't heard no gobbles. I ain't seen no birds. But I want to talk about something that has happened to me, and it's happened to me in the past, and it's about gun safety. This is a gun safety video, but it's not about gun safety as you might think. You know, we all know the 12 rules of gun safety, you know. Treat every gun as if it were loaded. Always be aware of where your gun is pointed. Never aim it at anything you don't intend to shoot, and on and on and on they go, right? But what happens is, especially with turkey hunters, I was asked, do I prefer automatic shotgun? And that's what I have now. I'm hunting with an automatic shotgun. 1187. I bought this gun 30 years ago. I've showed it to you before. An automatic for turkey hunting or a pump. I thought about that question and I thought, well, you know what? I think I would probably, if I had to do all over again, I'd probably prefer a pump, and here's why. That you're in the woods and you're hunting and you practice good gun etiquette. You never walk, especially with someone with a loaded gun, right? You're always aware of where your gun is pointed. You always got your gun on safety. You always treat your gun as if it were loaded and ready to shoot. Always treat it in that manner. Keeping it clean, keeping it in good working function, using good ammunition. All of those rules apply to the turkey hunter. What happens is, if you get a gobbling bird out here, and I got a buddy sitting over here, and that gobbling bird is coming in, what happens is, your heart rate begins to go up, and it's pretty exciting. Your heart begins to go up, heart rate begins to go up, and your breathing changes, and things start getting a little exciting. And again, I'm shooting an automatic shotgun. And if that bird comes into range, I'm going to click off the safety. I'll look down the barrel. I'm going to shoot that bird. I'm going to kill that turkey. What happens next sometimes happens in a fog. What does happen for sure with this shotgun is it auto loads. Safety is off, and it automatically reloads a new shell. And with a pump shotgun, that never happens. With a pump shotgun, you shoot, and the gun is now cold, where now you're holding a hot gun. You've shot the turkey. I've shot it with my automatic shotgun, and I'm operating what I call a fog. All of us have been there that have hunted it any length of time. That things happen very quickly. And this is an atmosphere when things can happen. So the more I think about it, the more I like, for turkey hunting, a pump shotgun. For that very reason. I'm going to jump from my seated position. And I may or may not carry my shotgun with me when I go to retrieve my bird. I might lay it on the ground. I might carry it with me. If I carry it with me, I will be encountering a flopping 20-pound gobbler, 18, 20-pound gobbler. It's going to make it a challenge to handle him with one hand, because I'll have one on the shotgun and one on the turkey, right? And all this time, I may have forgotten to put my gun on safety. With a shotgun, a pump shotgun, it's not a problem. But with an automatic, it's very easy to get caught up in the moment. Shoot that turkey and forget that your shotgun auto-loaded. And now you're standing out there with your hunting buddy maybe sitting here, and you're walking back with a shotgun in your hand that's off safety, simply because you got caught up in the moment. It's happened to me. I've caught myself both deer hunting and turkey hunting with a gun that was off safety. It's not as much an issue when you hunt by yourself, but it's a real big issue when you hunt with someone else. Sure, you can shoot yourself, but when you got two people, that's twice the chance. I don't worry about a loaded gun, walking with a loaded gun when I'm by myself. I worry about it when I'm walking with someone. Trip, fall. You know the story. You've all heard them before. So, if you're thinking about, should I turkey hunt with a pump or should I turkey hunt with an autoloader? Well, choice is yours, but I think I might, as the years progress, I'm going to become more and more interested in hunting with my pump shotgun, especially if I'm going to be hunting with someone. So, yeah, that's just something for you to think about. Pump shotgun, auto shotgun. Auto shotgun, auto load, safety's off. Pump shotgun does not auto load, safety's off, but what does it matter? Until you work that action and put that shell back in that gun, put a fresh shell in that gun, it's not ready to fire. And when you work the action, yeah, there's more of a chance, in my view, that your mind will say, okay, the gun is loaded, it's not on safety. Whereas with the auto-loading shotgun, the gun is loaded, and it hasn't sent a message to my brain that the gun's off safety. That's just my view. Alright, like and subscribe. I'm going to show you around a little bit. I'm down here in the green swamp, and yeah, I saw some tracks out here. And so I thought I'd set up and call. I did a little walking and crow calling and trying to, I'm using the, I got the Batty Slate call out today. I was at another location about an hour and a half, called, haven't heard a gobble. I moved over here, called, haven't heard a gobble. But this is my Batty Slate call. I really like it. It's a good call. And then I've got a diaphragm call I like to use as well. And I'd give anything to hear that bird gobble. But there's tracks right out there. There's a mud hole right out there. It's got tracks around it. Those are the only tracks I've seen all day. And it looks like there might be a Jake track. It's larger than a hen, but smaller than a mature gobbler, so probably a Jake. I'm not shooting Jakes. Alright, well, love you guys. Like and subscribe if you want to. This is the Wild Treasures of an Outdoorsman YouTube channel, where we talk about hunting and fishing and all things connected. Love you guys. See you. Bye.